What is up, console superstars, and how are you all doing? I am hoping you guys are all having, if not going to have, a pretty acceptable day and night. We are continuing our Derek Jeter road to the show, and we are facing the San Francisco Giants. So, who knows, maybe we will face Bumgarner. Don't really know whether or not we will, but let's get right into the count. The first pitch of the at-bat is an outside slider, and as you guys can see, Yu Darvish is in the San Francisco Giants. So I'm wondering how the rotation is looking like. It's most likely something like Bumgarner, Cueto, Yu Darvish, and maybe Jeff Samardzija if they still have him, which will be pretty crazy because that is a dynamic pitching rotation. Derek Jeter gets a ball high in the air, but it's a fly out to center field. So not much done that inning. 3 up, 3 down, and we continue on to the bottom of the fourth where the Giants are winning 3-0. Derek Jeter has an opportunity with the runner on base, first base to be exact, 1 out. 37 pitches so far by Yu Darvish. The pitch comes to Jeter, and he chases an outside pitch, most likely looking like a slider, but it was actually a four-seam fastball in which he had a good swing, but he still only foul-tipped the ball even though the zone was all over the place. The next pitch comes and he hits a ground ball down the line past the third baseman. And Derek Jeter is looking to grab 2 here, and he makes it in there without a problem. Without a problem. What is that? Without a problem, guys. So Derek Jeter has a double so far. David Peralta is now digging in. 3-1 count, 1 out. He might get walked. If he gets walked, then Yu Darvish is definitely going to be in trouble if the base is loaded. The pitch comes, and it's actually going to hit David Peralta. And Yu Darvish is in some big trouble as Jake Lamb is now hitting 0-1 count, 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. Bases loaded. 40 pitches so far. The pitch comes, and it's a ground ball right back up the middle. He throws it to home plate, and then he throws it to first, and they turned the double play. So Buster Posey got it. He shot first base instantly, and he was able to turn the double play without a problem. Now batting in the top of the fifth, or the sixth actually. Joe Panic, 1-1 count, 1 out. Runner on first base. Looking to turn 2 are the infielders, and first baseman makes the grab, tags the base or steps on the base, but is unable to actually throw out the pitcher who was running with the 4-speed. Now Derek Jeter coming in a similar situation. Runner on first base, bottom of the 6th, 2 outs, 70 pitches so far by Yu Darvish. He gets a 12-6 curveball, which was just disgusting. It was a 68 miles per hour curveball, and if you guys saw how that ball dropped and how long it took to get there, Derek Jeter could not have made the adjustments to actually hit it. Then he gets what seems to be like a slider, and he drills it right back up the middle for a single, thinking about going for 2, Derek Jeter, but the runner on second base was not testing the arm, so Derek Jeter will have to hold himself to 1, and David Peralta is now hitting. He has been walked, hit by pitch, and is 0 for 1. He has a 3-0 count now, so he's most likely going to get walked. The pitch comes, and ball number 4. David Peralta gets walked, so that is the second time we have the bases loaded against Yu Darvish. Hitting once again is Jake Lamb. 1-2 count, 2 outs. The pitch comes, and he strikes out. So, unfortunately, Jake Lamb is not hitting up to par today, but we move on to the top of the 7th, where Hunter Pence is now hitting with an 0-2 count, 1 out so far. Derek Jeter looking to make the play. The pitch comes, and it's an easy ground ball to Derek Jeter. He fields it without a problem, and he shoots out Hunter Pence at first base. Now, guys, if throughout the gameplay you see it lags at certain moments, or if it's laggy in general, which I do see that it's laggy in general, I just want to say that it was a problem with the Elgato, where it was dropping frames. Now, I don't know exactly why it would be dropping frames, but that is what was happening. And unfortunately, I was not able to fix the problem until after I ended up recording a couple of episodes, and then I noticed what was wrong, and I didn't want you guys to miss out on what was happening so far in the season, so I thought that you guys would enjoy maybe these anyways. And Derek Jeter gets jammed a little bit and hits a line drive to Hunter Pence, who is right there to make the first out of the 9th inning. And with that, we end the first game and head into game number 2 against the Los Angeles Dodgers, a team that has definitely gotten our number. They had it last year, and this year it looks pretty even. Derek Jeter gets a fastball from Maeda. He hits it right back up the middle. The center fielder makes a play, and are they going to have Derek Jeter at second base? No, they're not, as he gets a stand-up double, moving the runner over to third base and giving the team a great opportunity to score a run here. 1-2 count for Paul Goldschmidt. Runners on second and third. 0 out so far in the first inning, as Derek Jeter is batting number 2, and he hits a ball deep and high. Yasiel Puig, I believe, makes the play regardless, and he shoots the cutoff man, and Derek Jeter is going to move over to third, as well as the runner actually going home. So that was a nice sacrifice fly by Derek Jeter. Now Jake Lamb hitting, who has been having some sort of trouble lately hitting away, but especially with runners in scoring position, as you guys saw in the last game. He went up with the bases loaded twice, was unable to do any damage twice. Once he hit into a double play, the other time he just struck out. So let's see if he can change his fortunes. The ball is hit. It's a pop-up to the second baseman, and Derek Jeter is definitely not testing the arm. He just wanted to see a throw there, just to see if the ball would maybe be thrown away or an error would occur, and it would give him an opportunity to score. Now hitting for the Diamondbacks is David Peralta. He has a 1-2 count, 2 outs, still in the top of the first. The pitch comes from Maeda, and David Peralta hits a ground ball to third base, but the third baseman is there to make the final out of the first, and we head on now. Actually, it was Justin Turner, so the Dodgers still have Justin Turner. So now we head on to the, well, he's hitting now as well. So Justin Turner is now up in the top of the second inning, or bottom of the second actually, with 2 outs, 0-1 count. The pitch comes from the lefty, and it's a ground ball hit relatively soft at Jeter. Jeter is there to make the, whoa, what just happened? How did that occur? I threw it inside the circle for showtime, and Derek Jeter still ends up making an error. That's 2 errors on the season. We can't allow ourselves to get 3, especially if we want Gold Glove. The pitch comes, and Derek Jeter's a little bit too late on it, as he hits a fly ball to Yasiel Puig. So not much doing here. And we head on now to the top of the 6th, where the Dodgers are still winning 1-0. Kenta Maeda has 46 pitches in the top of the 6th. He's done a great job controlling the amount of pitches thrown per inning. Derek Jeter swings early at an off-speed pitch and actually fouls it off. So now he's down in the hole, 0-1. The next pitch comes from Maeda, and it's another off-speed pitch that Derek Jeter just gets a little bit too under, and Kendrys Morales is going to be there to make the out. Now moving on to the top of the 7th, Derek Jeter has a runner on first and second base. Definitely a chance to do some damage. The pitch comes, and he hits the ball high, deep, but Toles, it seems, is right there, or maybe Dexter Fowler, because the Dodgers also have Dexter Fowler, is right there to make the grab. And there are 2 outs, I believe, in this inning so far. Corey Seager is now hitting with the bases loaded, so Derek Jeter has an opportunity to basically just turn 2. The ball comes, and it's an easy ground ball, but Derek Jeter botches it. Wow. Yasiel Puig is safe at second base. Corey Seager is safe at first base, and a run scores, but it looks like that's the only thing that happened. Only 1 run scored, and we are heading now into the top of the 9th, where we look to close this game out against the Dodgers. The first pitch from Kenley Jansen is a slider away that Derek Jeter chases for the first strike of the game, or not of the game, but of his at-bat. Don't really know why I said game there. Second pitch is on its way as Kenley Jansen's taking his time. It's another slider, but Derek Jeter decides not to chase. And just because we are running out of time, I just want you all to know, if you want to see more Derek Jeter gameplay and more MLB The Show 16, make sure you guys thumbs up the video and hit the subscribe button. And as always, guys, I want you all to have a great day and night. Stay positive, keep on grinding, keep on smiling, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, console superstars. But let's finish this at bat. Derek Jeter hits a ground ball to Justin Turner, who is right there to make the final out, and the Diamondbacks end up beating the Dodgers 1-0 or 2-1.